it's about 10:15 in the morning and I have ketchup on my face. It's about 10:15 in the morning and I'm popping up just to go and check on the ducks because it's been a longer weekend this weekend with it being the bank holiday, so I'm not in work, which is really nice. Didn't do my walk this morning, but I am going for a little bit of a walk now, checking on the duckies. I'm going to go and have coffee with my friend. And then today I think I've got physio and lots and lots and lots of editing and recording to do. Yay! So 5:10 in the morning and it's Tuesday. I'm heading out to do my run session and I've actually got a basic layer on today because it doesn't seem as warm as it was. So I'm going to try and go on a 5k run, walk thing. So this morning's session is 5 minutes easy run followed by 2 minutes recovery, with the aim being to complete the full 5 minutes, so it's holding it at that conversational pace, which is something I struggle with but something I'm going to try and achieve, I hope. And I'm going to take you on a bit of a new adventure and go past the geese. Right, run segment 1. The whole aim of this, keep it conversational. Just try and knock that pace back again. I'm going to go somewhere different. For as comfortable as I feel go down this far, I'll be going in the dark. So the plan was to run down there, but you do get to a point where there's just no street lights and it's all country roads. There are paths on it for a certain degree, which is why I was going to go down there, but not very many. So yeah, I've turned around and I'll stick to the main roads just for safety reasons more than anything. I'm on a 1 more minute and then I'm back on the running. Gotta keep it gentle. Okay, on to my second walking break. Second set done, 3 more sets to go. Then shower and coffee. Okay, third run segment. Breathing's getting easier. It's the legs that are causing problems. I felt like the baseline might have been too much. Okay, so on to my next walking break, and I've actually remembered to put the selfie light on. Actually, it's quite good quality for £5. So I've got another minute left of the walking break, then I'm going to turn around and do my last 2 sets on the way home. Then I should be able to finish it around the park. I've come up the main road because it's a familiar place that I know. And yeah, safety first in the dark. You never know what murderers are lurking around the corner. Or zombies. Right. 2-second walk periods go really quick. 4th set done. On to the next walking break. Final set to go. Oh, it's starting to lighten up, so it's not looking as dark. I reckon I can run down into town and then make my way. A tree or a person? It's a tree. And then make my way around the park if need be, head home, breakfast, shower, wash hair, dry hair, get ready for a work day. Feel a little bit more accomplished. Last set done. So now on to the final rest period, then 5-minute walk, head home, and I'm done for the day. Well, other than a bit of physio, but that's short physio today. 5 minutes, because we've rearranged it so that we can put the bigger, bulkier physio on the days that I'm not doing anything, because that's just a workout session in its own right. So let's go walk through the park and see if I can find any friends this morning. So that's my run done. Now I'm going to go home, do my physio, get showered, breakfast, and then start the day. Well ahead of schedule. It's feeling pretty good. So it's now 8:15 in the morning. I finished the run, got back, and I mean, I'll be honest, I had a shower, washed my hair, and then dived under the covers for about 45 minutes or so with a cup of coffee and some breakfast, which was actually really nice. And I could do that on the late shift. I can't do that on the early, so I'm a lot more focused on sticking to schedules and times on the early, but I actually was able to have a nice bit of a chill morning, which is good. I'm gonna go into work, which has already started a bit hectic before the day's even gone there, and then we are back to full swing tomorrow. So quite glad that I got my run out of the way this morning, and actually it was really, really nice. So for as much as I struggled to get out of bed, the experience itself was pretty good. Wednesday morning, and I'm heading out to work. Tonight is mostly physio focused for me, and Chris, I don't know, might be trying to get on the bike again. He's just kind of sitting on it, not using his arms, which is sensible. And he had a very short session, I think, on it last night. So yeah, and I headed to work. See the dads. Busy day. Everything's back to normal now. And then yeah, there's a spider living down there. Cool. So it's about 7:15 and I'm working on my physio. So tonight's focus is purely physio based. I've got my shorter session, which is all about stretching out the hamstrings, stretching out the lower back, and then I go into my bigger session, which is just strengthening all the core muscles, all the glutes, yeah, and getting me back to a better place of running. Chris is out at a club meeting tonight, and then he's going to come back and we're going to have a bit of downtime. So I'm partway through my physio. I'm just so friggin' tired. I have to move my legs. And then I've got to do dead bugs. I don't like dead bugs. So I've done my physio. And I need to get up off the floor. So this is actually the first you've heard from me today. Yesterday I ended up swapping my session around. I was going to push my run to tonight. I think actually I'm going to push it to tomorrow and just focus on the stretch tonight. It's been an interesting day. Yesterday I didn't go for my run, so I just focused on physio, and I didn't do anything in the evening because I was out for a meal. So now I'm waiting for the bus to head home for, I don't really know what to do tonight, but probably won't be much more than stretching. It's about 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning and we're heading for a walk up to town, because actually the mornings just consisted of sitting in bed and then sitting on the sofa. My husband's left me and walked down the stairs. So we're now about halfway through the day on Saturday, and I'm working on a project that I started about 3-4 weeks ago. It's a very gradual project and it is heavily based around the community chat series that I did every Tuesday, and this has actually turned out to be a bigger project than the actual community chat projects themselves, but I'm really hoping that it's going to come together nicely. So I'm pretty much spending the majority of the day working on that. Chris has gone over to his dad so that he can get some final bits done on the bike project that we are working on. And then later on tonight I'm going out for a run. I've got a physio session and I've got some more stretching to do. So all in all, quite a busy evening, but I think it will be good for me. Then tomorrow I'm out for most of the day, and then a cycle and back to Pole, which I think I'm quite looking forward to. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So it's 6:30 on Saturday, and I was supposed to go out for my run before this so I could get back used to going out at that weird time of like 5:25, because that's when my pole sessions will be tomorrow. I kind of procrastinated for about another hour, which isn't great, but I'm going to go out for my run. So I've got work on strides today, and then come home, have some tea, don't know what I'm having for tea, and do some physio and stretching. So yeah, and then bed, and then tomorrow IKEA. So tonight's workout is all about strides, which is a really fun one because it means I get to put on a fast pace for about 30 seconds. Fast but comfortable. So 3 down, 3 to go. So there's 3 squirrels supporting me. There's one by the tree where I start the strides, there's one about halfway down who I'm calling part of the support crew, and then there's one right at the end, which is actually really quite fun. It's really dark. So in some weird kind of plot twist, I'm going out for a cycle, and I was only going to go around the park, but actually after last week's adventure I've decided I am going to go up to one of the routes that I basically did the other week, but just slightly different, and I'm going to go out on a solo ride. Not very far, only 10k, really short, so it's not going to give me the green on my Training Peaks plan, but I've hit every single session, and so I need to at least try and do this one, which it won't be the full hour and a half, because otherwise I'm going to end up spending an hour and a half around the park or around the same loop. And yeah, I'm not confident enough on my own yet, so just a short one. So I'm going out for a bike ride, and Chris is sat at home on the laptop. Something's not right here. It's quite weird being up here because this is one of my old running routes, and this is the route I used to come with my mate, and I'll stop at the 2k mark and show you. So we just passed the 2k mark. Now the reason I'm stopping here is whenever we did a run and we were training for 5k, we had a 5k loop, and this is a roundabout where we would normally stop and walk, and we got to a point where we always knew it was coming up and our legs would automatically slow down, so it's quite comical actually. There's a load of roadworks up here, but I don't know why. But look at the pretty sun. I had to wait about 3 minutes for a car to move because of the lights. Nearly back home, most of the way through now, just the last little bit, and then a bit of a tricky bit where I don't think there's many cycle paths. So we'll see. Happy Sunday, I'm back out. So I'm going on a work IKEA trip today, which I'm quite excited for. And then I'm going to get home, do some editing, and then I'm going back to Polford tonight, and I'm quite excited, a little bit nervous because it's been a while since I've been, but quite excited. And hopefully next week I'm going to bring you some really fun footage and talk you through why pole is good for running.
I'm injured.
Oh, get off the road. Good boy. No.